Okay. All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay.
So this is my Buchimix juicer now. Let me learn how to couple it.
Okay. So this red dot.
Yes, the red dot.
Be here. Then you make sure these holes sit on these pins.
Okay.
Right. So on the filter, there's a red dot also.
Okay.
You make sure when you're sitting the filter in the bowl, it has to, this red dot has to align with the one with the red dot outside the bowl. It's seated properly now.
Okay.
Then this is the auger. You just fix the auger. You fix the auger and just rotate it a little, just so to make sure it has seated properly. Then this is the chute, or you call it the feeding tube. Then it also has a red dot here also. So before closing, you make sure the red dots align together before you turn and close. So you must hear that click. You must hear that click while closing it to be sure that it has locked properly. Because without doing all these things, without putting this cover, the juicer won't lock. So the cover has to be there. The feeding tube has to be covered properly before the juicer comes on. So that's just it.
So
then,
I will now. What is the use of this? What is the use of this? So where will I be putting my fruit?
Either any of these places.
Okay. If I just put it, I don't need to use something and push it.
So there's a tamper stick that you can use. It stays here. So with that tamper stick, you can just use the tamper stick in this area and push down whatever fruit you need.
Okay. At what point do I use this bigger part?
That's what I'm saying. You can use any of the holes for putting your fruits.
Okay.
So it's not specific. Like there isn't a particular place that is specific for putting fruits. Do you understand? You can use any of the holes for putting your fruit, but specifically when you want to use the tamper, this is the particular place where you use the tamper.
Okay. But I cannot use a tamper here, right?
No, you can't use it because the fruit enter. This is where the tamper will enter.
Okay. So the fruits I will put through here don't need tamper.
No.
Okay.
So the thing is, the use of tamper is when there's too many fruits. Let me cover this. Sorry. The use of the tamper is when there's too many fruits and like maybe it's not going down properly so the auger can crush it. So with the help of the tamper through here, you're pushing down the fruit so it gets to the auger. That's the use of the tamper.
Okay. Now, for things like lemon, oranges, I have to take out this, right?
So for things like there are two types of people I think that like that when you want to take orange juice or lemon juice. For orange juice, when you blend with the back, it doesn't really give the orange that sweet taste. It kind of like has a sour taste because of the back peel. So if you're that type of person that don't want that type of taste, you just remove this whole thing. Then you can now use the orange extractor part. The same way you installed this bowl is the same way you do this. It has 3 holes under. Then you sit the bowl. This is the rod. It's like an attachment. You just place it in the middle. Then with this is the cover. So this one, unlike this bowl, they are like red dots indication for you to sit it. But with this, you don't need that. This particular piece is the help you need. So when you place this, so when you place this, you just make sure that this place sits here, right? So when it does, you just turn it and lock. Then with this, you can always just put this. You can always just put this. So when you cut your oranges into 2, you place it here and you turn it on, then it starts working.
Okay, that's the on and off button.
Yes. You turn it on and it starts working.
Okay, is there any type of fruit I cannot juice with this juicer?
So you can choose any type of fruit, but like it's stated in the manual, it stated that when you want to juice things like pineapple, you should make sure it's not a pineapple that is very soft, that is overripe, because if it's that type, you see that if the shaft won't come out the way you want it to come out, it won't come out, to just get stuck in there. So you'd always have to disassemble the bowl, wash it, then assemble back. That's what you'll be doing at intervals. And also, but also if you also it's also advised that you can also use fruits like pineapple, like apple or carrot, to push the shaft out, because those ones are like stronger fruits. So that's just,
Can I juice coconut milk with it?
no, it's not advisable. It's not like it won't do it, but you might be lucky it will do it the first time and it won't affect this
Engine.
not even the engine, the strainer. You might do it and it won't affect the strainer, but maybe another time when you want to do it, it might affect the strainer.
Okay, how does it affect the strainer?
It to burst it. This thing's like
A net.
a net kind of, yeah, so it will burst it.
Okay, so the best thing to use for the coconut is your blender.
Yes.
Is there any other fruit aside from coconut that I should avoid?
Date, tiger nut.
Blender.
Use blender for those.
Okay, cucumber is okay here, right?
Cucumber is okay. You can use cucumber. You
Strawberry.
can use cucumber, strawberry,
Tomatoes.
tomatoes. Okay.
No, for stew you use blender.
Yes.
But for the one you drink, some of us drink tomatoes we juice it.
So just like pineapple. I
Okay,
think
because it's soft.
it's very soft, so you wouldn't expect the shaft to come out. Yes. Just like pineapple, the same goes with tomato.
So if maybe if I want to juice tomato, I should use carrot. I'll
yes,
mix it
use
with
carrot to push it out.
Okay, alright. It's fine, thank you. So immediately I finish, I should wash it.
Yes.
And you said I shouldn't use it more than 15 minutes.
Yes.
After 15 minutes, I should allow it to rest.
It to rest, then you can continue again. It's just like a precaution
Measure.
yes.
Okay, does it trip off on its own when
No,
it's
it does.
overused?
Exactly. So when it's overused, it goes off on its own.
Because I do have another heavy duty mixer. It's not Buchimix. So what it does is that if you overuse it, it trips off on its own.
Just like our blender also, just like Buchimix blender. If you overuse it at a stretch, or maybe it's running on low speed and it's grinding something that is strong, maybe you're blending stockfish and you're blending on low speed, so you know it will take time and it will continue to drag because it's crushing the stockfish. So at that moment it will go off. All you need to do is to wait, then you click on the reset button and to come back on.
Okay. Is there any other maintenance that you would advise?
Of course, you would avoid water from entering the
engine. Okay, where is the engine?
This is the engine here.
Okay, so while washing,
just make sure that you're bringing out all of this. These are the things that you can wash.
okay.
This is not included. If you need to clean it, you make sure that it's a damp towel that you're using. Make sure that
Not washing it.
Not washing it. You're just cleaning like the surface. Yes.
Okay, no problem. Alright, thank you. So let me have the account details so that